As you'll see, they're not afraid of people. I put a peanut on my head, and look, there he is. Scientists tell us that the declining population of this bird that's on my head is also an indication of the complex nature of climate change. The Florida scrub jays are squawking, but scientists fear we may not be listening to their warnings about climate change. He just landed on my head. This is crazy. And this is not like a trained bird at the circus here.
This is a wild bird. This is an 11-year-old breeding male. This guy knows exactly what he's doing. He's a really remarkable bird. He's one of the rarest birds in North America.
150,000 scrub jays once called Florida home. Today, Cornell University ornithologist John Fitzpatrick says there may be as few as 3,500. If this bird disappears, why should we care, other than the fact that this is hilarious?
If this bird disappears, it's because we've destroyed an entire ecosystem. And that's what endangered species are about. The endangered species are about telling us of a whole system that we want to protect.
Their home is fast disappearing because increasingly king tides driven by climate change are forcing us to move inland to higher, drier ground. We are now competing for the same inland areas where the scrub jays live.
That's a huge effect of climate change, is that they're coming in from the coasts. What's happening even right now, the realization that the coastal zone is getting inundated with the tides. People are moving into the inland. And where are they going to move in Florida that's safest of all? 100 feet above sea level here. We're on 400 feet thick pile of sand here, old sand dunes.
We joined Dr. Fitzpatrick on 20,000 protected acres at Archbold Station near Florida's Lake Okeechobee. Recently tracking the jays with a thread-thin antenna, the data shows the jays stay in a 400-yard radius, which is why when the complex impacts of climate change take their habitat, their numbers dwindle.
That's the nest right there. She's going to come back down and show you where it is.
Only about 30% of Florida scrub jay eggs that hatch survive predators like snakes. They're so tiny, I'm not even sure I could tell it was a bird.
You ever heard the phrase naked as a jaybird?
That's where it comes from because it's so true. You can barely tell it's a bird.
Yeah.
There was a time coal miners took birds underground to detect deadly poisonous air. Is this any kind of canary in our coal mine?
Absolutely. All of these birds, especially the ones that are so dependent on specific kinds of habitats, they are telling us of the things that we're doing right and all the things that we're doing wrong.
Biologists say they never expected the Florida scrub jay to become the poster child for Earth's problems, but if this unusual picture helps, they'll take it as a win. Guys?
Wow.
Right on
Impressive
cue.
you can keep the bird on the head that long.
Yeah.
A lot of peanuts in your pocket for that.